Shit.
Jesus Christ. Next question.
What was the question? What was that next one?
Attachment issues. Do we have them? Or do you have them?
Attachment issues.
As a person. And when did you and when did you recognize you may have had them?
I don't think that I have attachment issues, and the reason why I say that is because I couldn't pretty much cut people to fuck off, and you're pretty much dead to me. Like, and it's like, and it's not like a hard thing. It's just like
it's very easy.
You're dead. You're gone. In my mind, you've passed away, and I've been to your funeral already. You're dead.
Mentally can tap into that picture.
Oh yeah, you're gone. Like I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm nigga family members. It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah. Anybody
can get it. Like once I feel like once I feel like I've been done wrong, it's kind of easy to.
So, that's good. That's
I'm
good.
gone.
But maybe it's different type of attachment issue.
You wasn't talking about that.
What you mean, like attachment to things, to material things?
You talking about something else.
I mean, you
explain
took it
attachment.
You took it to your side of the dark. And
I was talking about how long you gonna last. How long you gonna keep that can on the table? Attachment shit like
throw it away.
You meant material things. My bad.
No, you need to talk.
God damn. That's what he's talking about. I knew that.
Jesus. I hate when you get like this, brother. Virtual hug. Virtual hug.
It's like he said in the beginning, my grandfather's birthday just passed. My grandmother's birthday is Mondays, and my brother's birthday just passed.
Do you have things that you might not want to let
go of?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I got this gun up. I got my Old Faithful, the one we shot. The one, the old one. Old Faithful. Yeah. I never let that pistol go. That pistol saw me through some dark times. I'd never let that gun go. Had that gun for some years. Old Faithful, that bitch always bark.
You still got the Bonnie? You still got the Bonnie?
You
still got that car?
No. Oh, no, what, the Oldsmobile?
Yeah.
No, I sold that bitch for $300, nigga.
Oh,
what do you mean?
$300? She would not let that motherfucker go at all.
Because that bitch ran, nigga. That was my backup.
And it was running?
Oh, he paid $800 for it like 7 years ago.
Bob, he had that shit. That shit would not let that go for him.
Oh, I was the king of the $800 car. I got I bought that car for $800 and drove that bitch for about 4 years. That motherfucker was an 8. Shut up.
88 Oldsmobile.
I had 2020.
Man, that bitch ran, nigga. What? Air conditioning, motherfucking heat, motherfucking leather seat. Nigga, when I got that bitch, this shit had 97,000. When I sold it, that bitch had 140 something on it, nigga. That bitch still, that shit sitting in my homie parking lot right now.
No, that would have went for
what? I sold it to my man. I ain't going. My thing is, I know what it was. I know it was sitting, the car been sitting and it needed some work. But that motherfucker cranked right up. No. I remember when the transmission went on my van. What you think I was driving, nigga? When the tranny went on the van, hot right in the boom, right back to work. I'm gone. I mean, I was spurring on that corner.
I'm swinging this dope over the home.
You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, no, I don't have attachment issues. Nah. Sorry,
I have none either. Yeah, I don't have none either.
Nah, I don't believe that. I believe you not being transparent about it.
I don't know.
That's what we were supposed to be talking about, nigga. You sent that shit all week.
You kept running away from it.
I didn't. I've been very transparent this episode. What do you mean?
No, that wasn't the question.
Go ahead.
The question. Sorry, this is better because I've been tapped into this all week.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel myself I'm becoming goat.
You getting unblocked? You unblocked now? Come on.
Transparency versus vulnerability.
Right. I feel as though I've been both this podcast.
What's the difference?
The difference between transparency and vulnerability?
Yes, sir.
In my words, or you want the clinical definitions?
Yes,
I mean, it's within this podcast.
Transparent. To me,
in the words of Big Dan, be yourself.
To me, transparency is just being honest and open about your shit. Vulnerability is feeling like I'm in a space where I can talk to you about some shit that might, fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like this is the place to do that. So I'll be transparent with you.
I'll let you all go, and then I'll
Yeah, I'll be transparent with you. I might not. I'd rather go home and be vulnerable with my wife. My vulnerability is not something that I'm just open to. Just
Fuck that. I have to explain it before it goes to Onk.
No,
So
I think you should
Onk can
just.
understand.
I think you should just let him. Okay. I think we should go to him and see where he cooks with it.
Okay.
Transparency versus vulnerability. Are you either, and do you have a problem with one of the two?
I passed. I told y'all niggas I was gonna pass. I don't know why y'all did that. All right, so go ahead. Explain this shit again.
Because he's vulnerable, obviously. But
I am vulnerable.
in this moment, he's vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it wouldn't be good for you to be asked that question.
No, I'm vulnerable right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer you're looking for?
I don't think you're vulnerable. I think you're being more transparent than vulnerable.
Then what's transparent?
I think you're being open and honest about how you feel, but I don't think that you vulnerable. I don't think that you truly giving your full. To this day, I don't think you still have. I think honestly, I tell you, you need to go talk to somebody. You need to go find somebody to be vulnerable with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, nigga, none of you niggas have properly been grieving right.
Should call my big brother, huh?
I mean,
don't call him.
Which one? Nah,
the oldest one.
Nah, he'd probably call you a
You
bitch.
can call me.
Call on the Lord. That's what you need.
Yeah.
You need God.
I got God. What you talking about?
No, like really need him.
I got
Go
God.
talk to him.
I got God.
I'm saying like,
I can't go in the church and talk to God.
who says they gotta be in church? Church is in the home.
No, that's what I'm saying. I talk to God every morning. I do.
He went straight to motherfucking confessional. You know, that's the shit they used to have to do.
Oh yeah, confessions.
You know.
This is my confession.
You know, he Catholic. They used to go into the church and sitting in the booth talking to the pastor and telling him, yeah, I sold all this dope this week, pastor, and I'll just, how many Hail Marys I gotta say. How many Hail Marys I got. And all the pastor can do is listen. My son, listen.
I'm killing the people. I'm killing the people, but I cooked out for them the other day.
I fed the community.
Look,
I sold the dope, but I used the money to feed the community, Lord.
Yeah. We doing that again this year too. Let y'all know that.
What? Feed what?
We going down there.
I'm not going down there with y'all. It's worse. I just drove through there the other day. It's worse than it was the last time.
No, I got somewhere else we can go though.
Nah, where else to go?
We'll talk about it off camera.
Is you gonna get out the car this time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
face was like that.
He was all for it.
He
was all for it until we pulled up.
Just give out one lunch.
That was old me.
But listen,
Official in saying.
back to the transparency and vulnerability, which was a great topic. I think that you have yet to be very vulnerable with somebody to tell them your true feelings. I think that you've been hurt. I think that you're dealing with a lot of hurt, and I think you need to talk to somebody. And I think because the light in your eyes is just why you got the sunglasses on. The light in your eyes is them, brother. And I've been around you too long. You need to go. You need a hug. You need a hug, huh?
Yeah, you too.
Nigga, the light in my eyes dimmed when I was about 12 or 13. So it's that light's been going. I told you, dog. I live in the darkness, nigga. My light dimmed for when I lost my first grandmother. That light. That light went down.
So how do you carry that with your family?
Episode 156 of the Brisbane Gap podcast.
How do you carry that?
You can
so
hear
you said
it.
that your wife is spiritual in the church.
Yeah.
So is that you're carrying?
No.
How do you? This shit.
Just like that, I carry it. I suck that shit up and walk around with it.
This shit right here is nothing.
The average black 95% of black men have to tap into a space where they are not okay and have to be okay.
Oh no, here's the
They're
thing.
not okay and
Let me
have to
explain
be okay.
something to you about me.
Okay with it.
I am great at giving advice. I ain't following that shit. I definitely need to go talk to somebody. But I don't even think them people is ready for what's going on in my motherfucking head. I try. Hey, look. I know, that's what I know. Because I did the church thing. My wife made me get baptized. I did all that shit. Started asking some questions, and them people, they wasn't ready for it. If I ask you a direct question and your answer is you got to go to God, bitch, I'm going to you. You supposed to be tapped in with him. I came here because you tapped in with him. Then you telling me I got to go direct? I need you to relay the message.
Come back.
I need you to relay the message and let me know what he said back.
You're like, I need a direct pass.
Yo,
You know what I'm
They
saying?
said, come here and you are it.
good take, bub. I think we just got our soundbite. Good
I'm
take.
just saying, like, dog.
I can show you.
That's the shit that turned me off, dog. I ain't saying turn me off for like, like my faith or nothing like that, but just
But
like
makes you not
actual
wanna, like-
church shit. Like, I ask you a direct question and all your replies are always, you gotta go to the Lord, brother. I'm going to you. You said,
Specific, though.
you tell it, I was being specific.
I'm talking about them.
Yeah,
I
no.
told you that.
Because they can't be specific, because they lying too. They just one day, what Marvin Sapp say the other day, this is the time when we asked the church, asked the ushers to lock the doors. I need $20 from everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? I need to see 1,000 people moving right
What you
now.
would have did, bro?
What?
That you was in church.
I'm walking the fuck out. I wish the fuck you would tell me I can't walk out this bitch. You talking to the nigga that went to the church to fight the one time. Shit.
Wait, what happened?
What?
What y'all talking about now? I'm sorry, I tapped out a little bit.
Marvin Sapp when he told the church told the ushers to lock the door.
That was real?
That was real, yes.
Why did he do that?
He went to jail for
Because he
that
wanted
shit.
20,000. He had 1,000 members there. He said I got 1,000 members watching online. I got 1,000 members in here. I need $20 from everybody.
Lock the doors.
Lock the doors. No, I'm serious. I need to see 1,000 people move in front right now. If we take electronic, all that, I need $20 from everybody.
You would have gave him that 20, wouldn't you?
Shit. Me and my folks
I
would have
don't
got
like
up out of
feeling
here.
extorted.
Come on, y'all. We up out this bitch. What you gonna do, Usher? You got one or two choices, Usher.
You come and I'm done.
Move or you will be moved. One of the two. Me and mine is going.
Hey,
What he gonna say? Over $20, brother? Yes. Over $20,
People that
nigga.
put a
I
portion
can
of their
stuff.
paychecks in the churches.
That's
Dog,
what
I
you
seen a clip
do.
of the
10%.
Yeah, 10% of my bullshit.
10%.
Yeah. And guess who came up with that? Man. Shit. Man. That's in the New Living
So
Translation.
why I didn't want to go here? I want to stay on my
You
question,
feel like that's
bro. Like,
living
why-
translation, though?
I'm just saying, like, that was just
Like,
me throwing
why
some
do
shit out
you
there.
have
But
to-
that's it. Oh,
like,
well,
why
King
do you
James
have
version.
to fucking do
No,
that?
You don't have, brother. Let me explain something to you. Hey, Bub.
Time it was 10%.
Let me explain something to you, brother. The true church is not a building. It's not that. The church is in your home. The church is in your heart, and that's the faith that you have with God.
For sure.
Oh,
Church-
that's what I just said.
Yeah,
Your mind.
all that bullshit up there, that is a man-made concept so they can get paid. So they can get paid. You don't think that the pastor get a little piece of that? He does. I went to church for years. I ain't gonna talk about my wife's stuff, but you was there. I ain't seen the new doorknob or nothing in this motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean?
But
All that
That's why you invest the 10% in things of greatness.
pastor gotta be
own
pastor
investment.
got a BMW. Pastor got a. But here's the thing. I also it never going into that particular shit. It was never a feeling of you have to give. But there is churches where it's though dog. They like I seen a clip of the boy. They really pulled homeboy in a meeting because they felt as though he wasn't giving his full. You know what I'm saying?
guys, yeah.
No, they
I
do
saw
that.
that too.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Respectfully, I'm gonna go ahead and step.
All right, let's get back to our.
I came here to worship. I ain't come here to cut a check. You know what I'm saying? So
Who's next? Come on, who's next? I said my shit. They got a little bit of both.
a little bit of transparent, a little bit of vulnerable.
Yeah.
I
Your
just
turn.
can't agree. The 10% takes you far.
Oh no, we talk about transparency
I'm
and vulnerability.
transparent when it comes to why that 10% matters in your heart when giving it.
No, we talking about
No,
just
we talking about
transparency versus vulnerability. Back to the original
That's
topic.
the original.
Well, I'm vulnerable when it comes to things that matter. And I become transparent in how I feel and what I might say.
Do you share your vulnerability?
Yes.
Do you allow yourself to be vulnerable with other people?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm very, very open to whatever the emotions are in that moment.
So see, here's the thing with me. I'm very, very, very transparent. Because being transparent is saying, I had a bad day.
Transparent.
I had a bad day.
I know what you're trying to do.
A bubble came up real quick. Wait a minute, what?
A transparent.
I just got smacked in my brain up there. Cuz.
Hey, Bob.
I didn't mean to.
I know where you was going.
No disrespect. I didn't mean to cut you off.
He called you a
I
Trans-Parent.
didn't call you nothing.
He did. He did.
I did.
He did.
I caught it. I'm just saying. Go ahead, get it.
No. The word itself. I was just saying the word out loud itself. It just was happening.
You find yourself funny?
No.
That
always that
amuses
moment
you?
for you.
This is why you can't be vulnerable. Right now.
And this is why I was about to say I'm transparent but not vulnerable, because there's assholes like him that use the vulnerability part of it and fuck you over. I'm very transparent, but I am probably vulnerable with one or two people. That's
transparent.
It. I'm transparent with everybody.
Kim Kardashian's dad. Fuck what face talking
Are we
about.
back here?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying.
Are we back here?
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner is now
a transparent.
He's a transparent.
Yo, this nigga is fucking insane.
I love it.
The word sound fucked up ever since you said it to me. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
What is happening here?
Dwayne Wade. He's
Dwayne transparent.
Wow.
He's a transparent. I'm not talking about, don't bring this shit to me no more. I Lil Wayne said, don't talk to me about that shit no more. Black Lives Matter. Don't come on me with that shit.
Not right now.
Oh, that's some funny shit, boy. Transparent.
I was late on that one.
No, that was funny.
Go ahead, Bob. What's next?
There's our
You was
second
right on
sound
time. You
bite.
talking about leave. You was 2 one time.
And then there was none.
What we look like, man?
Well,
That's it.
hey man, Bridging the Gap podcast. That was funny.
Transparent.
That was.
Yeah. We got too many titles in this joint.
There's a lot of clips that could be used. Yeah. This was definitely a transparent podcast. We got vulnerable. Definitely, there's a lot of vulnerability in the room. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the emotions. A little bit of toxicity. There's a lot.
All right.
The man in all black.
Yeah.
I got it
He
out.
needs a hug.
ALB.
He needs a hug.
No, you ain't get it out yet.
I didn't get it out yet. Y'all stop. Y'all cut me off. I was going to do 30 minutes of that.
30. Oh.
What? Are you getting it out?
No, I just want to express myself. Because
Express yourself. Go
I'm
ahead.
still trying to figure out how do you survive without your parents.
Now he's being vulnerable.
Exactly.
It's very
See?
hard.
Vulnerable all day.
It's very hard
Mm-hmm.
trying to get by without your mom and dad. Even at this age in my life, you know what I mean? And they ain't been going for 5 years yet. But even at this day, you know what I mean? You still don't get over it. There's nothing in the world that could prepare you for this. I never knew I had a feeling about this, which has changed my life. This is the reason why I am the way I am now, which I have changed since I was a different person before they passed. Thinking wise and feeling wise.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's one of the reasons why I said I'd never love again, because of that situation. You know? So, but we're gonna leave that for the next part 2.
That's heavy. That was some
Now
girl-
y'all know why I want companionship over the love. Because of that.
You scared to
You
fall.
don't
scared
want it, or
no,
you
you
scared
scared to
to
lose
fall
love
in
again.
love?
He's
Nah,
scared
I don't
to.
want to feel like that. Ever since
He
got
don't want to
scared,
feel that
was the
loss
love of my-
again.
Yeah, that was the loss.
He don't want to
love
feel that
was
type of loss
Like
again.
I was there.
You
I was
self-sabotaging
No,
yourself.
no.
Yeah.
What he's saying is, that happened, and then he tried to love someone, and he lost that, and he don't want to feel that way again. I feel what you're saying. I mean, but just, don't give up on love, brother. It's gonna be all right,
I
bro.
told you I got 20 more years. I'm on way. I'm past the hump. I'm working on my way down the fucking hill.
Don't say you on the way down the
I'm
hill.
on the way down the hill, nigga. I ain't
Hey, listen, man. I believe there's a lid for every trash can.
Yes,
that
Lord.
means there is somebody for everybody.
It's not even that. It's not even that. When that do come, I don't even know if I am gonna be able to,
I like this shit now. Keep going.
It goes back to don't look, let it find you,
Right.
It's not. It don't have nothing to do with that.
and you got to heal
You
in
don't
the
even know.
process.
You don't even know That's
Every
what I'm
time
saying
I
now.
went looking for love, I found
I'm not
bullshit.
looking. It's not looking for love.
I went to get a seafood platter and met a woman that was my wife for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
I didn't go looking for love that day or anything.
You went for crabs.
Yeah, but
I
you
went
was
for a
still,
fucking seafood platter.
You might have been still,
like,
came home with a family.
But listen, this is what
Stop
I'm saying.
looking. Just do your regular thing.
Understand what I'm saying? You cut me off. You still on that side of the fence, dog. I'm on the other side of the fence, dog. My mom and dad is gone. I'm on this side of the fence. I done crossed over. I'm not over there with y'all no more.
So I know this is going to air.
You know what I mean?
I don't care. And right now I'm going to be real vulnerable with you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make you look at something completely different.
That shit broke my marriage. It was one of my parts of my marriage because I went into a slump and never came out. My cousin Mike had to get me out of it. That shit, I never knew that shit was, I was going to feel like that. You know what I mean? But me feeling like that changed me. Can't call on her. Can't bring no girl up to my mom's house and get her. If I have a baby, I can't take it to my mom. Can't take it to my aunt. My favorite aunt. They gone. And I got to get used to this, nigga. I'm the youngest out of 4 other kids. I'm the youngest.
It's nothing to never get used to, but it's something to always understand that it's going to happen regardless.
It's going to happen, but you still don't have, you can't, it's nothing you can prepare for your parents.
Yes, you can prepare. I may not have lost both parents, but I lost my father, and it has been hard. I'm not going to say that I have gotten over it either, but you still got it. The connection of getting over it is family. And not disconnecting yourself from family.
Everybody process grief differently.
Everybody do process and grieve differently, but if you still connect yourself to the connecting dots of those 2 people that bore in life for you and those connecting dots, then it will make all that so well with getting through. It make it so hard. If everybody together that they bored into this world find a way to deal with those dots that's not connective and learn how to connect them, then y'all wouldn't be in such a hurt place. You wouldn't be so lonely because then you'll be able to love because you're loving the people that your mother and father brought in to love when it comes to each other.
Right.
And that's how I look at it. People disconnect their families and forget about the family too.
Yeah, but
it's everyone.
But once again, that's still a general statement because if you don't know the family and you don't know the history, some of that shit just it don't work that way.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that everybody's family and history is different, but that is the problem. Everybody goes back into the darkest part of the family history instead of trying to connect it with peace.
Where we at, Bub?
Well,
hey man, I was letting you cook, let you get your shit off, Bub.
Yeah,
hey man,
next one.
The next one. Shit, we might just go for another couple minutes and fucking chop it up into 2. Shit.
Keep this up?
Yeah, keep up the energy. We here.
Take 5.
No. Go ahead, Bub. Say it. You've been holding back. Whatever you've been wanting to get something off over there. Just say it.
Very transparent or vulnerable. Which one is it?
He's scared to be vulnerable in this moment. Yeah. His eyes was glassing up a minute ago. I seen him.
That's
I
why
caught
I got
him.
the shades on, Bub. You need my shades.
Come on, man. Go ahead. Be vulnerable.
Maybe I need to open it up.
Be vulnerable. It's okay. You can let it out. This is a safe space.
It's not safe, Bob. You're gonna show this into the world.
It's only YouTube watching.
They judge you around these parts. So
I wouldn't judge you.
Not like in this room. I'm talking about the world.
Nah,
I don't give a fuck about y'all judging me.
But go ahead. If you're gonna say it, say it.
Everybody process grief differently. Everybody beliefs is different. It's people with both their parents that function. It's people with both their parents still here, and in their mind they don't exist, and they still going every day.
Right.
But their parents don't exist? Yeah, that's true too.
No, he's saying their parents is still alive.
Right.
And they still functioning like it's already gone.
Really, that's worse.
It depends on the dynamic. Once again, it's like I say.
It's depend on the person, man. Mm-hmm. Like it really depends.
If I was out here, my mom and my dad was not around me, and I had to pretend like they gone. Like that's what you're saying?
Yeah, but everybody.
No, not pretending they're gone. It's just that the growing up, the situation wasn't right. So as I got older, I removed myself from the toxic shit.
Right. So somebody like you that says, I don't have my mom and dad here. How you go on, right?
Yeah.
Need to meet somebody
Who can
that
say my mom, my dad is
a
here
mom
right
and
now,
dad is
and I'm
living
going on
right now and is thriving in life. That's the type of people somebody like you would you know what I mean, like you could be around to get.
I don't know.
You can't even really say that then because
You do, nigga.
No, because listen, you always still gonna have. That's your decision to do that.
and
That's
if
your decision.
and if you decide to, you can go ahead and try and make things right before the end.
Ain't nothing that.
That's what I'm saying.
So I said everybody different.
But what is it that you're trying to make right? Life and death.
No,
is-
I can't.
is
I can't. No,
guaranteed.
I said I can't make nothing right. They gone now. He can make it. He can still make it right.
So is that what's causing you not to be able to move on? Because there still was some things that you ain't
Oh
make
no,
right.
I did everything right. I did everything right.
Now how was that reflecting to you? You
I
just
did
said I
everything
can't
right. No,
do
but I'm
that.
saying when I did everything right, everything they asked me to do, I was there. I did what they wanted me to do before they left.
But then you need to get to that place of understanding why you feel like you can't heal.
It's only because of their birthday. By next week,
And I'm
I'll
not,
be good.
and I could be wrong for saying this, but
Mhm.
just my observation of people while they're grieving. And again, I'm sorry, but I think people grieve more when they don't have closure.
They do.
Right.
They do.
So I think,
Finding out what that is.
like you need some type of.
Well, I have closure. It's just their birthday coming, and I'm missing. I
and
don't
closure
have-
might
I
not
don't-
even be
I
like
don't-
you
I
want to
don't-
say something. It's like, damn, I just want to talk to you. Like,
Yeah.
this is like talk to you one last time or
Yeah, it's like that. It's
check.
like,
You know what I mean? Like closure
Yeah.
comes in different ways, and I think that's how people grieve different because you got to find that closure, whatever that looks like for you
Yeah,
over
I
time.
just-
It might be
I
deeper
just-
than that.
I could be just
'Cause
selfish because I want to talk to him. You know what I mean? I know it. You know that's not the way. You know what I'm saying? But I want to. And this last 5 days here, I would like to talk to him. You know what I mean? So she never came to me before. Everybody in the family say, "Oh, she came to them." She never came to me.
It might be some things you gotta heal. But it could be deeper than that.
No,
During the
it's
time
just-
that your mom and dad was going
Mm.
and passing, or a time that one of them you was with,
You gotta remember your
It's,
place. Your
Marie,
place too. You was
right?
the baby.
Mhm.
you said that Marie.
What'd you say? Yeah.
The baby.
I-
Zion. You know what's crazy about that? I
What's
don't mean
that?
to name drop, but my youngest brother
Mm-hmm.
feel the same way you feel.
Yeah.
Like real shit. Like my youngest brother say, me and my middle brother no shit and he won't, or shit'll go on, they won't involve him. So I understand what you're saying because Zion say that shit all the time too.
Mm.
My little brother say that shit all the time too. Like, and I think it's like it comes from a place where our mom, like, you don't want to, like, I guess stress your baby, or because we do it not on some be on some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit might go on in my house. We might not tell my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just certain shit. Like, I don't know why people do it, but they kind of protect certain people from certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you shouldn't do that for people because you block certain shit. That's mine.
Hey man, you know certain shit. Put it to you like this: your wife, certain shit. Like when my grandmother was passed back in the day, when she was going through like all her health shit, they kept certain shit from me
Yeah.
because they knew my relationship with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and how it would do me at that young age. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes sense to you. So they knew like certain shit. Like, all right, if they would have told me that when like. So my grandmother this was back in the day. She got a blood transfusion and she caught HIV. I didn't know she had HIV until after she passed. They told me she had cancer because if they would have told me she had HIV, so now I know this is a definite. Like at that time, this was before how it is now, where you can live with HIV and all that shit as medicine. This was back in the 90s, where it's like
Stereotype behind it.
not the stereotype behind it. Is the fact that the medicine wasn't what it was, and this is a death sentence. She's gonna die.
Right.
Like it ain't no getting better. Like. You know, now you can live with HIV. You can have a full life. You can live to an old age. Back then, you get HIV. My grandmother was fucking. She was a big woman at one point. She at the end, she was smaller than you. Like she was.
Yes, she was.
My grandmother was a big woman at one point.
Was.
When she was healthy. When I mean,
Yeah.
my
Yes, she was.
grandmother, she lost her hearing. She lost her hearing. She was on oxygen, fighting through the whole time. Mind you, I'm thinking she got cancer. They not, but they were saving me from that because. You tell me, oh, she got HIV. It's like I know now. I'm watching my grandmother die. Versus when I'm thinking she got cancer, and it's like, no, I'm watching my grandmother fight. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she fought for years. For years.
They ain't tell me neither.
Like, you know what I mean? So.
What year was that for you?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
That was
on Plum Street?
No.
What was we at?
Nigga, I was living on Penn Street.
Oh, Penn Street.
I was going in 11th. It was my 11th grade going into 12th grade. So that had to be 2000.
Okay.
Yeah. 99 going into 2000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I only asked because
Death ain't even been the same for me since then.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even process death the way normal people. Like, you know how many family members I done had that died and I just haven't cried? Like, and that shit was weird to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I've been numb for a long time.
Death really didn't affected me till I lost somebody really, really close to me. When I lost my godpop is when like death really really hit me. To where like, damn, you're not gonna see him no more, the feeling of wanting to talk to him and can't talk to him no more. Because that was the person when shit got tricky. Like people that I trusted, no matter like what the situation was, I knew was gonna give it to me real. And that's when like shit, like I know how you feel when like you want to talk to him and shit like that. So I understand that part of it. But
I was mad. I was mad at one time because everybody, like I said, everybody was telling me, she came and visited me. I was like, damn, why she didn't come visit me? What did I do wrong? I was really going through all the motions, cuz, back then.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's closure.
Sometimes
it's closure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go back.
But you know I'd be scared as hell if I cut you off, even though she did come.
You wouldn't be.
You don't think so?
You wouldn't be.
Probably, yeah.
My grandmother Janice came. When I say she came to visit me, I'm talking about full body had a conversation, and I thought I was dreaming.
Out here for real?
Nigga, dog. I was an adult when she came. So here's the thing. After she died, I want to say it was the day after she died, I remember being at my mom's house, laying in the bed, and I felt somebody sit in the bed with me, and I jumped up and nobody was there. But as an adult, nigga, I was laying in my crib in my bed. My wife was downstairs. She wasn't my wife at the time. She was my girl. And fucking I felt somebody get in the bed with me. I thought it was my wife. I turned over. It was my grandmother.
What?
And the first thing I remember, I remember the whole conversation. I asked her if she could hear me because she was deaf when she died. She said, "Yeah, I can hear you."
Yeah, she can hear you now.
She said, "Yeah, I can hear you." We had a conversation. I asked her, "How did she get here? Like how was you here?" And she said, "The one-armed man brought me there." And that fucked me up. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay, this is a dream. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So the next day I'm talking to my mom. And I'm like, yeah, I had a dream about grandmom last night. This, that, and the third. It felt real as shit. This, that, and the third. She said that the one-armed man brought me here and this, that, and the third. And my mom started crying. And I'm like, oh, wait. I'm like, oh, what's wrong? She said, yo, your grandma, and I never knew this. She said, yo, your grandma was buried next to your Uncle Richie. My Uncle Richie was a one-armed golfer.
I was about to say, as you telling this story, yo, didn't y'all have an uncle that had one arm or did some shit like that?
I didn't know that they was buried right next to each other.
That's hard.
And oh no, my Uncle Richie was a one-armed golf pro.
No, I believe it.
He had he used to teach and shit like that. But and mind you, he's like I was like fucking a teenager. Uncle Richie would see me, hey, come here and give you $1 and shit like that. Like you still a kid and shit like that. But yeah, I fully believe in that shit, though. But mind you, it wasn't like a, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of the moments like.
I don't like being vulnerable. I don't like this shit.
It makes you weak.
I don't like this shit. I could be transparent all day long. Being vulnerable make me feel weak. I don't like that shit. I'll be transparent all day long with anybody.
Because
I like being vulnerable with myself. I don't like being vulnerable with people.
Because we've been taught as a people that we have to be strong and that vulnerability is weak.
Now I'm getting mad.
Think about it. In definition, but in definition, vulnerability is a weakness. So we take it as that. You don't want to be vulnerable because you feel like you're being looked at as weak. Whereas though, nigga, there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable, nigga, as long as you can take that hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all. Good job today, guys. Bridging the Gap podcast, episode 158. I think we did what we came here to do. You know.
And that's win, 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 no matter what.
What? Okay, that was weird at the end, but all right, Bob. Yeah, you were very transparent and vulnerable today. I'm proud of you. Yeah.
He's not a transparent.
No, my fault. You're not a transparent. You know what I'm saying? But you were very vulnerable today. I think you could go.
Bruce Jenner.
You need to go.
You was
get a hug.
very transparent today.
You I think you
You
need a good cry. You need to go have a good cry. And I think you'll be all right.
Kanye West on, I'll be all right.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
sad shit.
Nah, that was a good joint. All right, bridging the gap. We out of here. Good shit.